What's up, gamers? I'm John, and this is my Level Up News, where I bring you news every weekday. It's the top news I gather from around the web so you don't have to. Today's Monday, February 5th, 2024. Now let's get you leveled up with today's news. So last week during the PlayStation State of Play, we got a slew of new games and trailers. There were many games that we got to see, like Stranding 2, Dave the Diver Godzilla, and 2 Silent Hill games. One of those 2 games were released the same day as a free-to-play. Silent Hill, the short message, is Kojima's attempt to make a scary anti-bully campaign short game. It's about 2 hours long and it's not really that scary. The Silent Hill community was excited to hear about a new stealth release, only to play through it and be disappointed with what they played. Some say the writing was so bad that it felt like it was written for teenagers in mind. So then do we blame the developer or the people that grew up with scary games like this and now want something more? Comment down below. Palworld has been the biggest surprise this year. With over 19 million players to date, it somehow is not slowing down. The crazy part that many believe that the game would be taken down in a week, for all the similarities to Pokemon. The crazier part is how expensive the servers are to keep up monthly. Bear has shared the number with us over the weekend, and the number is staggering. They say it costs nearly $500,000 a month to keep up with it. Now these numbers are pretty big. Xbox has said that they would help out from their end with servers and updates, but that leaves 12 million players that play the game on Steam. We'll just have to wait and see what they come up with to bring down the cost. PlayStation owners that are excited about the new Indiana Jones game coming up by Microsoft, they might have to wait a while. Insiders are saying that they might be holding off on a multi-platform release, or they just might be releasing the same day. Many believe that they will wait 6 months with the exclusivity deal, then release it on other platforms. Tell me what your thoughts are on the matter below. Neil Druckmann, the writer and director of The Last of Us games and TV show, has been quite the busy man the last few years with the release of The Last of Us 2 and The Last of Us show on HBO Max. With how the last game ended, and don't worry, there are no spoilers here, we have to see what happens next to certain characters. The Last of Us is one of the best video games ever written. Its story explores so many facets of what real life is like, and The Last of Us taught us about hatred and what it can drive you to do. And now Neil Druckmann has come out and said that The Last of Us probably has one more chapter to it. I think it would be perfect. The first one taught us about love and connection and how we need to search for that during dark times. The second about how loving someone and losing them can bring so much hate you could lose yourself. And I think the third one could be about learning to accept what is and coming back from being lost to all that hate. Let's see what the future holds for this awesome franchise. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is set to release at the end of the month. With so much hype behind the game, fans are hoping not to be disappointed by all that hype. The Tifa actress Britt Baron has come out and said that she is excited and hopes not to spoil anything. She was quoted saying, "My message to the fans is, oh god, how much can I spoil? Okay, my message to the fans is to be excited, be open-minded, because I think we have some really fun surprises, and I think we have some awesome fan service that will make everyone happy." I hope she is right, because it's a game I have been waiting for since the first one was released. Have you pre-ordered your copy yet, or are you holding off? Comment down below. And for players waiting to see their favorite anti-hero Cliff return from Death Stranding 1, be prepared to be a little bit disappointing. Cliff was played by Mads Mikkelsen, and he was one of the greatest and most important parts of the game. With how the first game ended, there was a potential return for the character, but over the weekend, Kojima has stated that he cares for the character and wants to keep his story as is, so he won't be returning. We are all excited to see what wild things happen in Death Stranding 2. Let me know if it was good news or bad news for you. Maybe a DLC might happen, who knows? Maybe Kojima is doing one of his reverse Uno situations and he will be in it. And with that bundle of news, I hope you got enough experience points to level up your gaming knowledge today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you don't miss any new videos coming out.